Hey guys, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, where we left off. We were just going through some tasks. We learned Expelliarmus, and we beat the Crossed Wand Championships. And now we're heading to herbology.
Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that. Your weeds possess their own rugged form of beauty.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay. Oh, this chomping cabbage. Right.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything.
Oh
they
yeah,
can
look at
get
that. They're eating it.
mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
That's cool.
Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Yeah.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Now remember, a wand is not a cup. The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
A
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
I wonder if they alert you of when these plants are done. Curious.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Ominous Gaunt. Wasn't Gaunt isn't Gaunt Tom Riddle's like mom's name or something? Or am I reading into that? I don't know.
My little brother says
My lore on Harry Potter is not as extensive as I would want it to be. Lower Hogsfield. We want to go there. So what I'm gonna do is I gotta go to potions class too now. Oh, I'm like in the greenhouse. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's go. Actually, maybe we want to go to potions class. Let me see something. The girl from Uwagdao. Okay, we're just gonna continue, I think, doing the classes, and then we'll eventually get to having to be outside. My goal is to learn flying. I want to learn flying so I can oh, I'm going the wrong way. So I can actually make my exploration path
Maybe Aura,
super,
someone from the ministry guarding the school after
super
the...
easy.
Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he did.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Yes, sir.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the... Finish your potion.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to
Oh,
go
look,
into
it's
his
a
office?
Weasley. You heard
He
correctly.
did say that. He wants me to get more
Gareth.
ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't. Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
A well-prepared ritual.
Mongrel fur. That. And a Fwooper feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I'm kind of curious. I hope I didn't do something bad, though.
Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
It's gonna explode.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Oh, Gareth.
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Oops.
I brewed an Edurus potion.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry,
Sorry about
Professor.
that.
I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Garen's inspiration.
That was it?
Oh wait, is this Hogwarts hut? Not Hogwarts, Hagrid's hut. Right? Can I get in? Wow. Or is that not his hut? I need to find his hut at some point.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Beast classroom. Or is this Hagrid's hut? This might be his hut. Oh, I think this is Hagrid's hut. Gray Quidditch gloves. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, my gears. Wait. I really need like a bigger backpack. Cause holy hell. Oh, level 15 for this? Damn. Okay. Hopefully I can... I'll be there soon. I'm 14. I'm almost there.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient
Damn, he's just telling her everything.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I
How
will
nice
be.
to see you, my young friend.
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Help the stranger?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Mr. Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Nora's the one to play with.
Shouldn't be here.
Let's go. Get him.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collection section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. Ashwinder Duelist.
That's a nice plan.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Oh god.
You've made...
We good?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
I don't know. People are weird.
Are you all right?
Miss Nora?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya?
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Let's go.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Solve Merlin's trial. I'd imagine I have to
Incendio!
light this.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
That Just curious.
Incendio.
Oh, look at this. It's a trial of Merlin.
There, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
What do I do?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yes, ma'am. Trials of Merlin complete. Okay.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Eldritch Diggory? Like Cedric Diggory, related to Cedric Diggory? I guess so. That's kind of cool. Prisoner of Love.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
When were you the Minister for...
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747 to be precise. Thus, I was in the midst of reforming AZKABAN when my life was cut short by dragon pox.
I shall go and see.
Brilliant. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
It's very interesting and weird that ooh, cake. It's interesting and weird that these paintings all seem to have like an insane not insane, but like they all seem to have like a giant like world that they're able to explore and do things with themselves. It's interesting. Wow, I gotta go far. It's Hogsmeade. I do have to go through Hogsmeade, so I'll go here.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh look, there's enemies out here. Loyalist warrior.
Why is a crap on you, huh? No!
Accio!
What the fuck was that?
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Just running through the pasture. I'm so excited to just start flying around these areas.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Groundrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Helen Thistlewood.
Madam Thistlewood. I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to AZKABAN. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to AZKABAN based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in AZKABAN, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I'll come with you to Azkaban? I have to go to Azkaban? I'm not sure I want to visit Azkaban. Anything to see Azkaban? Yeah, sure.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
What happened to Jackdaw's ghost? Can you tell me more about the prisoner, Anne?
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Very well. Let's do it. I want to go to Azkaban.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate
To visit.
together. Don't worry. I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
Dementors.
Expecto Patronum!
Oh my gosh! Was that a bunny?
That ought to keep them at bay for now.
Her Patronum's a
Though,
bunny.
Be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place.
I love that we got to
We'll
see
be
some
out of here
Dementors.
soon enough. Now follow me.
That's awesome.
The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Look at it. Look at him.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
I'm admiring Azkaban. I'm sorry, Anne. You're gonna have to wait a second. It is horrible. For sure.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
Would you now? What is this, like a piss bucket?
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
They all seem to have very
Has someone come to feed me?
and Thisbe.
Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
What are you trying to say? That the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Oh my gosh. What she hit her with?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
I will find it. Probably. Maybe.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Find what Jackdaw left for Anne. What's this quest called? Wasn't the Jackdaw quest... so my goal was that I'm pretty sure I said it before, but my goal is to get to flying, and I know I'm getting closer. Once I get flying, I'm diverting story for anything else because I just want to explore. But for now, I really want flying badly. Apparently, it's down here somewhere.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Incendio!
Oh, I was trying to... I thought... Oh, I can just with this.
Levioso! Accio! No, that's not it.
Oh, this is a puzzle of some sort.
Lumos.
What's that mind eye spell? Wasn't there a thing I had that, like...
Accio!
Did that actually work? Hello?
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
What's this? This. Hello? Is it pulled out? Yeah.
Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Okay, so this. This. I'm gonna say
Accio.
this one.
I see how this goes.
This one?
No, that's not it. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. You'll not outfox me. No.
Oh, come on.
How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Oh, I screwed up.
Accio!
That was a mistake. Oh, wait.
No, that's not it.
Is there a clue to how this works? Somewhere that I'm missing?
Revelio.
Ow!
Accio!
I'm just stupid. Just these three.
Oh, that's done something.
And then...
Accio!
Bam. Okay. Easy enough. My dearest Anne, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit, and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There's no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book. This is only the beginning. Richard, P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be? Oh.
No, from Jackdaw. Anne never found it.
Damn.
So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? This looks intriguing.
Oh.
Could it be?
Oh, there he
Someone
is.
solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in AZKABAN for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? AZKABAN? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off.
Damn.
I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How did you steal from Peeves?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Okay.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Quest complete. Prisoner of Love. What's next? A15. You know what that means. I can put on some new gear. Was it here? Yes. God, is it ugly, so that's not happening. There you go. Alright. Meet Richard Jackdaw at the Forbidden Forest. How far is that? It's like around the side corner for me. This works.
Travel broadens the mind.
Even the Forbidden Forest looks amazing. I swear. Also, it looks like you can grind levels pretty well. Like you can see all the there's enemies all over the place. It's pretty damn cool.
Here I am, as good as my word.
Took you long enough.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
I wonder if we'll run into the centaurs.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Oh, spiders, oh god.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Protego!
Danger over there. Lots of evil things.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
It's pretty, but I don't trust it.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
This is where Harry let out his Patronus, I believe.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Intramuros.
Wow. It's like a Stargate. Let me in. Let me in.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Oh.
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Oh, God.
You're so very...
I won't rest until you're dead.
Come on. What the fucking... Wow.
No!
Incendio. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now.
Bastards.
Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Into the tomb we go.
I wonder how big this place is.
Revelli.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Jackdaw left us quite a secret. Quite a secret indeed.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
For real.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Levioso! Accio! Levioso!
I dodged that, but whatever. Oh, go away. Go away.
Accio! Levioso!
Got some spidery fangs. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm playing on hard. I moved the difficulty up. I thought I would eventually get a little too overpowered. It's not that bad. Oh.
Accio! Incendio! Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio.
Ah. I hate all of this. What's this quest called? Jackdaw's Rest. Okay.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Oh, come on, spiders. Really?
Accio.
Bunch of random paths I can take. I'm not missing out on special things.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Accio.
Just a little grave robbing doesn't hurt anyone.
Incendio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Oh, this is bad. That's bad. Oh. Oh gosh. Stop jumping at me, please.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Incendio. Reparo.
I don't know why I can't just squeeze through there, but okay. I checked both of those routes though, right? Pretty sure I did. Or did I not?
Accio. Levioso.
Oh my gosh.
Accio.
Stop.
Levioso.
Oh god. Oh god. There's just a lot going on right now.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Got some hork lumps, some spider fangs. Do my thing.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
That's wild. So she got arrested and sent into AZKABAN on false charges. Her mind got broken. Everything.
Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
I like how I'm just like trashing this dude. Like, man, like every chest that I open, wow, he wasn't thorough. Oh my god, Jax just sucks. He's just a horrible person.
Accio.
Noblesse coat. Wait. There's a thing over there. Hold up.
Accio. Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio! I cannot miss any of these. Oh, I got that one already. Alright.
Accio! There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of the Jackdaw. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Protego.
Oh, those are big spiders.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Oh, come on.
Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Painful, painful.
Incendio. Levioso! Accio! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
You bastard.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I need to look around for the symbol.
That was interesting. It's definitely a bit of a challenge.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Accio!
Oh god, oh god. Ow.
Levioso!
I'm dead. I'm going about to die.
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus will disarm you brutes.
I should put Expelliarmus on.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Accio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Two more big boys.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, come on.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Come on, I moved. No, you don't.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Shit,
How
I can't
am I
swim.
being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Hello?
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
What do I do? Oh.
What is this place?
Can it be?
Oh, shit. Speak to the portrait. Percival.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Are you a
The
seer?
statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Kind of want killing curse stuff. What is this disarming voice? Here's the killing curse. Avada Kedavra. So you gotta be level 22 to get that. Crucio is 16. And then I'd imagine. Yeah, there's Imperio. I have 11 points. Stunning curse. I kind of want I like the sound of this, so we're gonna get that. And what can I do with spells? Incendio. Ooh. Accio Mastery. Ooh, yes, hell yeah. More than one enemy? Leviosa? Yes. I'm gonna get all three of these, I think. Core? A new spell set is added. Yes. So hold R2 and tap on those to switch between spell sets. Protego. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the ancient magic. Anything to build ancient magic, because ancient magic as well is super powerful. Hell yeah. Yes. Okay, and that's good. I'm happy with that. Talent point wise. Alright. So now, if I hit this, I can switch to multiple different things. So if I want to, I can drop, I can put like this here. I can switch this around. I can do this. I can have like the first one be my battle stuff. The second one be my sort of like stuff for like building and things and stuff like that. Just kind of make it, I don't know, cement that, like make it work better for me, which is nice. I'm down with that.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
You can't imagine.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
Jackdaw's rest complete. Look at the dragon. It's a statue, but still cool. New quest. Yes! Flying! Flying class, I'm ready. Teach me, teach me, teach me, teach me.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Nope, I have to fly. Sorry, Sharp. Flying's calling me.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Let's go! I'm ready for this.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays.
That random like,
For those who
boo.
need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson,
Fly through the-
fly through
Oh, this
each
is-
ring
this
in
is
the
amazing.
courtyard. Do
Okay.
Wish I
take
had my
care.
own broom.
The brooms are school property.
This'll take
I
some
want
getting
them
used
returned
to.
in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds.
What a view!
It's amazing.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Hold R2 to go
Made
faster.
it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
I honestly wish I could have too.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is magical! Oh my god, I'm loving this. I'm excited.
Aha! Brilliant!
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you
Everett
fly through those
Clopton?
rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
I like the sound of that.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Oh god.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
L2 for burst of speed.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
This
There's
is so
the famous
cool.
bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it.
Going under.
And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
The Quidditch pitch.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
That's so
And
cool.
where have you two been?
Oh, hello,
What?
Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Flying glass. So wait. Wait.
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of my homework.
So I'm
Teachers don't like it if you fall behind, especially Weasley.
Have I unlocked
I've not forgotten about our
flying
life.
now? Oh. But I want to learn flying.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I heard that someone cast the Confunders charm on a Ravenclaw fourth year, so they couldn't answer the riddle.
That was amazing.
The Hufflepuff common room's the coziest of them all.
Do I not get my own broom yet?
Please meet me in the
Madam Kagawa, about...
No need to discuss it further. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few You're also welcome to drop by any time.
Okay.
I suspect most Slytherins would prefer not to be.
Oh yeah, I don't. Oh, that makes me sad. How do you get flying? I'm about to Google it, honestly. Oh, wait. Maybe I can do it. Maybe. Let me see something. If I go to Hogsmeade now, right here.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
And then if we go to, I think here. I don't even know if I have enough to maybe get it if it's in here.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
What's up?
Hello, Mr.
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my... And I've only just returned. Thankfully, with inventory. I presume...
Yes.
Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver... Wind Whistles too. No matter what broom you...
I have a look.
Sounds quite the...
What are we looking for today?
Oh my god, I can buy a broom! Okay, so a broom is 600. So, a Hogwarts house broom, moon trimmer, wind wisp, U-weaver, a comfortable and speedy broom with unique woven design.
That item is of the highest quality.
Ooh. Ooh, that looks sick. Ember Dash. Hogwarts house broom. Oh, it's got my colors. That's cool.
That item is of the highest quality.
Moon trimmer. I like this one. It looks sick. It also looks like it might be old because of...
That item is of the highest quality.
A stylish broom with a light touch, quite literally.
That item is of the highest quality.
I mean, I assume I can switch brooms appearances when I want to. So, for now... we're gonna go
with... That item is of the highest quality.
I might go with the wind wisp. I don't know. I kind of like the moon trimmer as well. Oh no, but it looks like it has like a stoplight in the front.
That item is of the highest quality.
Garbage. Yeah, screw it. We're going with Ember.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm sure I will.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, you seem to be a flyer who might be interested in...
Go on.
But you may notice that speed consistency tends... I have some ideas for enchantment. What I need is, as it happens, an ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. I could complete work on my first upgrade.
That sounds...
Thank you. It'll be... The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go...
Okay.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
So there's some time trials to do at the Quidditch pitch if I end up wanting to do so. Alright, so I have a broom now. Which means... Wait.
It's the Weeks' enthusiasm.
Or do I have to do this time trial first? I might need to do this time trial first. I'm gonna do that then. He said at the Quidditch pitch, so... Wait, is there... Yeah, here. How do I get over the wall? Let me in. Okay, you've entered the area that allows flight. Press L and then tap. Okay, so only certain areas allow you to actually fly around. So do I just get grounded here? I guess while I'm flying, I might as well do this to see if I can get the speed boost thing.
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Hey, Imelda.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
You sound jealous.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer.
Let's go!
I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Let's go.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
I'm looking forward to seeing you eat those words.
Did it? Ah! Success.
I really need to get the hang of flying. I am not.
This is rather fun.
I don't even feel like I'm doing as good as I could. If I beat her record still, can you imagine?
Oh! Oh!
Beat it.
This is rather fun.
I'm a winner.
That's not. You must have cheated.
No, you just suck. You suck.
Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. You can try to
We
prepare
shall.
by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke.
Fed.
Oh, you're back! With something
Revelio.
to report, I hope?
Mr. Wheats, I was able to say...
Incredible! Miss Ray's must...
A little turbulent, and it's one... I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that...
I'm excited to...
I have a very good feeling about... How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
Okay. I'm a happy camper.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
But where can I fly at? Oh, right here.
Levioso.
So. Okay. Alright. So I did it. I'm gonna end it here, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend. This was the goal for this particular mission. I got flying. I'm gonna take advantage of this and kind of start exploring and doing anything but the story. I think what I want to do, at least currently, is try and deal with some more field guides. I might stick in Hogsmeade and then try and work through this as much as I can. I also got Hogwarts things to do. We're gonna go back to those for a little while. Next part you see, hopefully I'll be done a good portion of them, and then we will continue more story. Anyway, guys, leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.